Hey guys, ROTWK here, back with another random battle on the Battle for Middle-earth 2, The Rise of the Witch King. So, we are hopping into another one. This was something I did. I did a few weeks ago. That was something. Let's see. We were on, bam, Tower Hills 2, which I might just call it Tower Hills because the little 2 right there is not a very good name, you know what I mean? Okay, let's get rid of the teams. I actually think I am gonna be elves, just because on camera I haven't been elves in a lifetime. Also, I realized that something I think I remember from last time. For some reason I completely didn't realize it. I mentioned that I made basically a good guy damage wizard, and then I made a bad guy wizard kind of vibe. Is the idea? They were both named Alric. I have no idea how that happened. I don't know how I didn't notice, and for some reason I didn't notice, and they were both named Alric. It was Alric Lightbringer and then Alric the Corruptor, and his original name was Gideon the Corruptor, but I think I forgot or something happened, and then I forgot what his name was, and then when I was and then I just noticed as I was selecting a hero for my last battle several weeks ago, and I looked and I'm like, wait a second, they're both named Alric. Like that's awful. I hate that. I gotta change that. So then I switched. We might use my new good guy hero. I'm gonna be elves. Who do I want to fight? I don't know. Just like anybody. Just choose anybody. I don't care. I guess I'll go lower. These hills are the home of the ancient elven towers that, oh, that's fitting, that held the Elendil stone, the last of the Palantiri of the North. Well, that feels fitting. Anyway, I might, oh, it's Angmar, how about that? Anyway, I might call it Tower Hills in the name. But if we're fighting Angmar, you know what that means. That means Homeboy is gonna go for troll throwers probably pretty quickly. So that is not ideal, because he's gonna get quick troll throwers and they're gonna really just wreck my stees. Alright, so that's Elven unit upgrades, which doesn't have to come right away. I have used Alric before, and I think in that big battle that I did, I think I used him, and he did damn good. He did real good. Haldir is so good. Haldir is so very good. In my 3v3 elf versus whoever it was battle, I just went Legolas, and then I went Alric, and so those are the two heroes that I was rocking, and it went really well. It was a really intense fight. If memory serves, one of our elven players got killed, and then we were fighting from a deficit. Like we were just beneath and behind all the time. And then it was scary, because then I don't remember, it was 3 bad guy factions, but I don't remember which bad guys it was, but maybe it was goblins? It might have been goblins, I don't know. And so then I was like, oh shit, like we're about to lose this elf, and I was like throwing units at his base, and I was just like standing on top of him, building towers all around him. I was trying so hard to defend him, but all the goblins were like attacking that one guy at the same time pretty much, and my heroes were slaying, but they couldn't keep up. There was too many, and they have to heal eventually, no matter how good you micro. And so then what I did is I started just attacking one of the goblins to see if I could draw him away, and then the elf guy did die. And then I was like, just because the enemy, oh, maybe he was Angmar. I think I was fighting Angmar, because I remember there was just like billions of troll throwers. There was just 1,000 troll throwers, and so you're constantly fighting these really cheap catapults for the enemy, and the enemy's going to be spamming them like a lunatic. And so it was just this whole thing constantly, all the time. It was just, oh, it was terrible. Is that something? Yup. Maybe I'll go deal with that. If he's not going to show up, I'm not just going to just stand there and do nothing. Unit upgrades. Wait, hang on a minute. Is there a top end to that?
The building is now finished.
Oh, okay. The jumps are not as significant as you'd think. One of them is 17, but even if you had 2 fortresses, it's 21. I was wondering if it was huge. If I have 5 fortresses, is it going to be free?
Where should we build?
But the answer to that is no.
There is much to
As
do.
funny as that would be.
Keep up the attack.
Alright, so that's going well. We're towering up right now. Still pretty quiet on his side. That's a little bizarre. Still pretty quiet on him. Has yet to attack me. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm aware. He hasn't grabbed that either.
They need our help. We return to safe
Is he like AFK? Is he like not alive? It's super weird. 10 minutes in and I haven't even seen him yet. Is he like not even here? Normally Angmar's a little more aggressive. What the fuck? He's just sitting here. What the fuck? He's not even doing anything. What the hell? It's like, is this one all broken? He's on easy? We're not allied. That's so weird. He's like, yeah, he's not even doing anything. Alright, so we're back. Ignore of what's happening with this. Admittedly, I was just trying to get over. So here's what happened. Obviously, I'll probably just show what happened a second ago, and yeah. So the AI just wasn't doing anything. I tried a couple. I like turned off the AI, like, and turned it back on. Like, I reset our starting positions, and like, and then of course we switched maps. We're on a new map now, and so and admittedly, I won't show the beginning part of this battle just because I was curious to see if he was gonna move. So I went for Haldir right away, and I was running. And I ran him down there just to see if the enemy was building and moving stuff. And he is. So now the enemy is elves, and so now I decided to be elves again. And so now we're both rocking elves. But I just went and kind of poked his buildings. I killed some units. I killed one whole unit of cavalry and things like that. Mostly my goal, I was just trying to see if he was going to do anything. And the answer is yes, he is doing stuff. He's playing a scotch more defensively than you might have assumed, but that's not, you know, not like in a suspicious way. In like and the AI can be kind of funny kind of way. So, we're you know, surprise. We can poke them. I guess it's like an Elven Civil War going on. I'm gonna shoot him in the back while he's killing that.
We have built a new barracks. Building materials.
Anyway, but while I'm kind of just being funny and poking his shit, I think it might be a good idea to macro up as hard as I can.
Send them back to their underworld.
I will harass you the whole way, boy.
The building is now finished. Send them back to their underworld.
He's picking them off.
The lands have grown evil.
They're running for it.
I sense a dark
Problem is, we run just about the same speed. He doesn't really have enough speed to see them and shoot them and all that stuff, so he doesn't really have the speed to harass very well against fellow infantry. So, you know.
A fair sight indeed.
All right, so let's see.
Our fair city grows
I think we might should go Cav and maybe continue this little harassment that I've been doing. Try to keep that little dream alive, you know?
I sense a dark presence. Come with me. We must bring justice to the enemy.
So, you know.
I sense a dark
I don't know why the AI wasn't doing anything on that last one. Maybe I could, like, you know, maybe either we easily could go back. We easily could go back. I feel like the music's just a scotch loud. That's better. Anyway, but we easily could like go back maybe on a different random battle at some point. That's certainly an option. And it easily could have just been like some sort of weird little glitch. And we could do Tower Hills at some point because it was a cool looking little map.
Let your spirits be strong.
But it's working now. That's what matters.
Hold them at bay. Draw them away.
All right, we are gonna get you over here.
The enemy is near.
I know he's running Cav all the way up there, but I do have towers near everything, so. Oh, good. I was about to say, hopefully he runs right into this one.
We have a new structure. We must rid ourselves of Sauron's servants.
There we go. See, we're dealing with it. Nice. Okay. We need. I guess what we'll do is we'll put this right here, and then we'll make our rally point somewhere near there. And go ahead and get some quick cav. I think that might be a good plan. I'm kind of wondering about maybe trying to keep this little harassment thing alive that I've been doing. A little more poke. I tend to play really defensive, and it means a lot of my battles play out really similar. So, which doesn't bother me none, but you know, for your viewing pleasure, it might be more fun if I was more aggressive. If I tried doing some different shit every once in a while.
We go. We cannot stay here.
So, we're gonna try being a little more aggressive. We're gonna get some fast cav and
saddle up, lancers.
See what we can do.
See the enemy. Yeah! Come on! We must rid ourselves of Sauron's servants. This way, lancers. The green pasture is ready. We're finished with this structure. Lancers.
Now I
take them this way.
Ah,
Over
okay.
here, elves.
Well, we're not running right into his pikemen. I can tell you that
take
for
them
free.
This way. Onward. Take them this way.
All right, he does have a fair amount of guys.
There they are. Ride.
This will be funny.
Spears ready.
Ah, well.
Ride. Take them this way. Intruders. Warn the others. Where should we build?
All right. Let's see. I don't have rebuilds, so.
Rally together, lancers. Ride. We protect the house of Elrond. Lay it to ruins. Send them back to their underworld. We've expanded the fortress.
Oh, look at that. We.
Just resting my arms. I'm ready. Keep up the
He's only really here to make sure that the enemy doesn't
the enemy's close.
Bring his archers and attack me on the side.
Spears ready. This way, lancers. I shall lead you well.
That's fine. That's why I did the mist actually. That wasn't just for the memes.
We must keep our borders safe.
He can deal with some random guys.
The fighting has begun. Our valor will stand.
Does he have leadership? Oh, he does have leadership. Neato. Okay.
Ready your tools. A fair sight indeed. Let your spirits be strong. Spears ready. Over here, elves. We must rid ourselves of Sauron's servants. Rally together, lancers.
We are nuking his infrastructure.
Intruders! Protect the builder. The builder has fallen.
Oh god. He has so many archers all of a sudden. That's right, he is getting massacred. I don't know where my other builder is. Oh, building something. Good. Well, he can't do anything, he's just running his archers away.
We must defend these lands.
Well, I picked off his,
lest it become your grave. Rally together, lancers. Come on. I sense a dark presence.
I picked off
We
his...
must bring justice to the enemy.
I picked off one of his builders.
Attack!
This could be worse if I can...
Watch the flank.
If I can pick off his builders and his Malon trees, it could be game over for him.
Keep up the attack. We protect the house of Elrond.
All right.
This way, lancers. I shall lead you well.
Okay. Quick pause for the bike that's racing away. Okay. Good talk.
Spears ready. We protect the house of Elrond. Leave this place, lest it become your grave. Rally
All right.
together, lancers.
Oh wait.
Move out.
Look at that.
Spears
He left some of his money unclaimed. What a fool.
We protect the house of Elrond.
Alright, so he hasn't grabbed this.
Found an inn. We must defend these lands.
He has grabbed this, okay.
We protect
Woo!
the house of
Woo!
Elrond.
Run!
This way, lancers.
Boy, that ghost is freaking
Take the horses
fast.
back to the encampment.
Good lord. Those ghosts are freaking fast. Those are not the ghosts of vanilla, that's for sure.
I have building supplies.
Good god. Anyway.
Building supplies
Alright.
coming.
At this point, I feel like I've kind of nuked his...
We must bring justice to
I feel like I kind of crippled him, to be honest with you.
Rally together, lancers. Lancers, ride.
And so, I kind of think just kind of continuing to play aggressive, and we might just be able to push in and end this, to be honest. So what I think I really could use would be Ents. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Our valor will stand. Spears ready.
That's really what I was avoiding, is I'm just trying to...
Send them back to their underworld.
I was just trying to keep my horseman away from his... pikemen. And I'm watching to see if he builds more builders and gets more Malon trees, because I can pick those off pretty quick.
We must defend these lands. I sense a dark presence.
Alright, just get out of range, and now we're gonna snipe his builder. We can keep him crippled. Strong versus cavalry. Strong versus pikemen, but nothing's really strong against nothing's super strong against,
Coming through.
you know what, against buildings. Nothing's super strong against buildings, you know. So,
Spears ready. Send them
well,
back to their underworld.
I picked off his another builder. He has no Malon trees, so he's pretty much crippled. I pretty much crippled him, and I have him boxed in, so it's pretty much over. But at least he was fighting back. At least it was like a real match, you know. So at least there's that. Now I think we're just gonna probably grab an ant, and then we'll just push in and kill him. But at least it was a real match this time. You know what I mean? It wasn't just wasn't just for nothing. These guys are mostly just gonna watch for that.
Come on. Elves. Spears ready. We must keep our borders safe.
Although really, he's the one that's good at picking off the builders.
We have the new armor. We have a new structure. Rally together, Lancers.
And I'm mostly just watching for Malon trees.
Take them this way. The Entmoot is ready.
But the as soon as he picks us off, I can finish my thought. There you go.
Keep up the attack.
It's so brutal, dude. He just can't do anything. Anyway, for the most part, we don't really have to be worried about the inns. Like, out of habit, I'm really anal about them because some factions in units are very strong and very scary. And for some factions, that is the case. The elves are not one of them. The elves, their in unit is Rohan peasants, and that is what the elves can build. Because I checked on the last map when we had the opportunity. But some units that can build stuff, like what is it? Is it Mordor or is it Isengard? I feel like it's one of those two that can build. They're like javelin. They like throw javelins, and they're like Haradrim, but I don't remember like which faction does it. But they're like javelin units, and if memory serves, if you get like even a couple of those units, they'll like delete everything. They're super strong, and so some in units are very scary. Elves are not one of them. And so really, I keep wanting to run Haldir away or whatever to pick off, like, to take out the inn so he can't do that. You know, I keep wanting to do that, but it's entirely unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. Because, yeah, it just doesn't matter. Because it's not like they're, you know... It's unnecessary, because A, he's not doing anything anyway. He has this one captured already, but I don't really want to kill the... Like, I don't want to leave this, because having Haldir sit right there, he'll pick off builders by default, as we now can see.
We must defend these lands.
So, you know.
We have the forged blades.
Do I have the...
We bring swords from Lorien.
Alright.
Settle.
3,
We
4...
travel from Lorien. Our homes must be
3... 4, okay. Now maybe just do this.
Watch for the enemy.
Make this a little easier. Okay, and that's already done. I'm just gonna upgrade my dudes while I'm here. Elvis upgrades are expensive. $250 just for one cavalry. Or is it 166 for these guys? So it's cheaper for these guys, but it's still expensive. All right, so I got an ant pushing up. I got fully roided out cav ready to go. Now we can move on because Haldir has the builders watched and he can't get any builders out. And he's not moving them away anyway. And now at this point, push out. Well, there you go. That was a very aggressive play style. That's not normally how I play. And as you can see, that went
We must keep our borders safe.
super well. And now he can sit there and now we finish him off.
We must protect the woods. Riders!
Problem is, I just don't like seeing my guys die, you know? So I'm tempted just to sit back and let the ant kill everything, because he can't even hurt me, you know what I mean?
Lancers,
But
our homes must be defended.
we'll do the right thing, and they're all fully upgraded anyway, so...
The fighting has begun.
So we'll just try to make this quick here.
Ready, elves.
Here, shoot at something else. I don't want my,
Keep them off. Our homes must be defended.
a little premature on that.
Let your spirits be strong. Keep your wits sharp, Settle. Rally together, Lancers.
Yeah, it's taking forever for him to get even through one of them.
We must stand against them.
Finish him! Keep going, boys.
House of Elrond.
Oh, good. We can grab this. I just don't want the ant to hurt my own dudes.
Protect the horses.
To be honest, I think we'll be able to kill it before we even lose anything. And I'll run them away before if I have to,
Keep them off balance.
so that we don't actually lose anything.
Ready? Watch for the enemy. Hold them at bay. We've defeated one of our enemies.
Just like that, kids. Just like that. Super aggressive playstyle, way different than I normally do it. But at least he was fighting back. At least he was trying. But there you go. That was Tyrn Gorthad, which was a cool map. Tower Hills was cool looking too. But at least this time the AI was actually doing something. So, you know, at least there was that. So it was a short one today because even after the edit and all that stuff. But you know, it was kind of a short, kind of a fun little map there. So, and if you're wondering about Assassin's Creed, so I'm having a hard time getting through Assassin's Creed 3 that we're playing through right now. I mean, I was trying to find a screen that's a little quieter. Here, the option screen. There we go. Okay, so I'm having a hard time getting through Assassin's Creed 3. It's not that I don't enjoy it, it's just that there's just little things about it that do kind of annoy me. It's very buggy, it feels like that there's, I don't know, political messages that Ubisoft had about founding fathers and different things that I don't like, and Connor's kind of unlikable for a long time, and he's very difficult to want to enjoy. I just, you know, it's very difficult, so it's very hard to stand him for me. I find him often annoying. He's very grating. I don't know. I'm getting through it, but I'm having a hard time doing it. So that's what this video is really for. Initially, I actually recorded a Sunset Overdrive thinking that I was going to put out a extra Sunset Overdrive part and then have that replace Assassin's Creed. But now I'm thinking that I would prefer a different variety. So even though this was kind of a little bit of a train wreck because of the battles and how the weird glitch there, it was still at least it's something, and at least we got some kind of battle out of it. And I don't know. Initially, I was thinking I was going to show what happened, but I might do some cuts of the first part of that battle. I'm not sure. But anyway, I don't know. So Assassin's Creed is still coming out. I still want to get it done because I really want to get to. I don't want to skip. Well, I don't want to skip a Assassin's Creed. I played them all in order on the channel so far, and I want to continue to do that. I don't count Rogue as a real Assassin's Creed. I'm not playing as a Templar under any circumstances, and so I'm not playing Rogue. So that one doesn't count. And then the other one, what is that other one that's attached to Assassin's Creed 3? Liberation? Is that what that is? That's like a side-scroller thing. It's kind of weird. At some point, I'll probably check that one out. But it's a little weird, not a traditional Assassin's Creed, so I don't really count that one. But other than that, I haven't skipped any other ones, and I don't want to. And so I don't want to skip it, but I also don't want the Assassin's Creed series to never get another part after Revelations. Because I want to get to Black Flag at some point, and then get to the rest of them. I played through most of Syndicate and had a great time. I played through an hour or two of Unity and thought it was really neat and very interesting. I didn't beat Syndicate story DLCs, but I do own them, and so I didn't even see those, and so I'm sure that is probably interesting. And of course, anything newer than that. Origins I own, but I've never even opened. And so I don't know. And then of course, I really want to get to all the newer ones, you know, like Valhalla and Odyssey and stuff. And I want to get to those in time. But I don't want to skip an Assassin's Creed, so I'm kind of stuck between this dilemma of not really knowing what to do, and so I'm just kind of stuck between this dilemma of not knowing how to proceed, and so I do really want to get through it, and so I'm thinking that maybe I needed a break this week from Assassin's Creed 3, but I'm hoping we will continue to pluck away on it and get it done. So that's why I'm skipping it this week, but I am planning on resuming it, and we will continue on it, even if sometimes I have to take breaks like this. I'm really hoping we can just get through it. So anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.